So today was the carpe diem of all days, trying to maximize the amount of activities in the certain amount of sunlight that is available. So what did I do today? Well, it was all about flying. So first thing was flying a hydrofoil in the surf. And then I went off to fly a plane. And then after that, I flew a drone. And then after that, it was really windy. I kept getting that high wind warning on the Phantom 4. And so I decided to go fly a kite. So I went kiteboarding, hydrofoil kiteboarding, and did some amazing runs up there. And then after that, called it a day and had a flight of beers. And I captured all that here on this Quatix watch by Garmin. It's pretty nice. It's, I would say it's fairly accurate. There are some times where instead I was kiting, I was going like 50 miles an hour, which I don't think was possible. Maybe 30 at the most. But yeah, there's a couple glitches in there, but other than that, it's super accurate as far as where you're going and stuff like that. So I was pretty happy to be able to log that day in on the watch. And we also did some reviews, did a couple of those on the 610 Hypernut. Really love that board. It's a foil board, so it's got a tuttle mount in there, so you can ride with a GoFoil. Tuttle box built in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 fins. This 610 is just super stable for someone that's 165. Then you add a foil to it, so if you're like 180, 185, you can still ride this comfortably with the foil. If you want to get in at a decent price of around $1,500–1,600 bucks for a board, that's definitely a good option. That's still $400 cheaper than the Naish board, and it does come with the foot straps. And I did a review on a iPad claw mount, which mounts on the yoke of older airplanes that don't have like Garmin instruments on there, so you can use 4Flight or that Garmin Pilot. I'm using 4Flight on there. As you can see, it fits really snug without a case, so that's pretty nice. And it looks like there's a couple different options where you can mount like the centerpiece here. So let's go ahead and hop in the 152, take it for a spin. And that worked out pretty good. There is some quirks to it, as you can see. And then after that, I got a new board. It's the Naish Hover 112. Boom! I've got the 2018 Naish Hover 112. This is a kiteboard, 112 centimeters, so it's really small and compact. Made for advanced foil riders. Anyone that wants to have a small board and not much movement up there. All right, so this little board is a ridiculous amount of money. I think it's around $900 retail for this little thing. People are just frantically wanting these foil boards and these foils so they can start the new sport of hydrofoil surfing. So I'm going to take this out on the kite today because it's perfect kiting weather. Hydrofoil board, expert foiling, super small, and it just feels really good. I love how the pad feels and the placement of the wings. Everything just kind of comes in together on that. Next thing I want to do is just try prone surfing without the kite, see if I can get up on that. So all in all, it's been a pretty epic day, but in order to get started on something like that, not only do you need coffee, but you need some fuel. And I chose the Breakfast of Champions, which is a tri-tip breakfast burrito. And for those of you who don't know who tri-tip is, it is Santa Maria style barbecue. And you wrap that up with some eggs, cheese, salsa, avocado, and you just got this perfect breakfast to get started so you can charge all day long. And that's what we did. Had a couple friends with me, flying solo, and just had a good time foiling, good time kiting with my friend Scott. We went up to the pier, and it was great. Got some drone shots, got some interviews and exercise, and did about an hour of work. So all in all, it was pretty epic.